Box Hill to attack the hill end in the first half then. And Alamein to attack towards the eastern end of the ground. Today's referees Jasmine Steger and Box Hill in the blue get us underway. 3:15 kickoff today here at Wembley Park, and Box Hill with a quite experienced team. Looking at their lineup this afternoon on the bench, Annabelle Haffenden, Kate Leader, Ali Baker and Maya Markovsky. And for Alamein, Maria Patricus, Bree Gurr, Lucy Richards, Jacqueline Lemieux and Indy Johansson block. But looking around this Box Hill team, it really is an adult team that they've got today. Normally you see teams in the Nplw filled with youngsters, but this Box Hill team, I'm not sure there's even a single teenager out there in the starting 11 today, so perhaps that could pose a few problems for Alamein, because the seniority and experience of Box Hill might hold them in good stead this afternoon. They have made one late change to their starting 11 as well. Neve Griffin is not out there as far as I can see, and Alison Baker is. So one change to the starting 11. Galabatarachi on the ball for Alamein. Back to Rossi. And working it back to Checker. Over to the right side. Wind not having too much of an effect on a high ball early, which is a promising enough sign, to Ellis. And now Doyle. Alamein in front of their coach, Sinisa Koadzic. Candela Ferreira-Bass trying to move the ball on, but Christina Hall is in the way. And now Fotopoulos playing it up towards Camilleri, who is the lone striker at the moment. Can't get a run at the ball though. Possession given away by Doyle to Fotopoulos. It breaks central and Galabatarachi is there to take the ball, but a foul had already been called, going in favour of Box Hill. Long free kick up to the edge of the box from Mirbour is volleyed away by Checker. Breakspear tries to nod the ball up the pitch, but can't get any purchase on it. And Alamein, first offside call of the day, and I reckon it won't be the last, because Catherine Goff is very quick but does struggle to stay in line with the defence whenever she decides to go, and that's an early offside for her. Only previous meeting between the teams this year was a 2-1 win for Box Hill as well. So Alamein with plenty to prove today. I know it's perhaps my job as a neutral to try and talk up the prospect of a contest, because on paper you suspect that Alamein's a warm favourite, but the reality is they've lost their only head-to-head and they need this one today in order to keep that handy gap over Galaxy United. Here's a free kick for Emma Checker. It's going to fall at about the penalty spot. Unmarked header for Ferreira-Bass, but no power behind it. And in the end, gently into the arms of Alyssa Daloste, who makes the save, but really that should have been a whole lot more for Alamein. Had two unmarked players running in under that free kick, but not able to make the most of it. Ferreira-Bass gets another header to nod it through the left side for Goff. Flag stays down as she's corralled out to the corner, and then gives possession away to Hubbard, who is very much wearing the weather today. He's got the full skivvy underneath the kit, as do a couple of other Box Hill players. Christina Hall wearing the snood again, which I must stress is against FIFA rules, but we'll let it slide. We like Christina Hall. Here's Ferreira-Bass, cutting in, trying to fashion space for a shot, and maybe missed the late run of Alonso, who was breaking into the box, and in the end it's scuffed out for a goal kick. Four minutes in, scoreless at Wembley Park. Great to have NTC junior head coach Caleb Smith listening in. I think there's a B licence or a C licence going on today, so lots of coaches out there getting educated in catch-up weekend. Mirbour plays the ball out to Gertz. He's been playing in defence quite a bit recently. Left back today. Doyle able to win possession. Galabatarachi tricky on the ball and trying to lob the keeper, but that was the height of ambition as it goes wide and out for a goal kick. So looking at how the teams line up, Box Hill the home side with Daloste in goal, Meerboer left centre-back, Breakspear right centre-back, Gertz on the left, Kutravelis on the right, Christina Hall defensive midfield, and then a trio of Ali Baker, Kate Fotopoulos and Emma Hubbard in the middle, and then a front two of Mel Camilleri and Safri Lyons. So it's a 4-1-3-2. Get to Alamein at the next break and play. And now Checker. Ball goes out for a throw. Bouncing down the right side. Lawson chasing after it. Meerboer is there though to turn it over the line. Another throw into the box. Ferreira Bass trying to turn. Ball sat up, but Breakspear volleys it away. Doyle into the back of Safri Lyons. Gives away a free kick. Alamein formation. Erin Hudson in goal. Centre back. Emma Checker left side. Alexis Rossi right side. Liv Ellis is right back. At the moment, left back appears to be Catherine Goff. Just trying to work out what formation Alamein are playing. We'll come back to it because Kutravelis is on the ball. Bouncing up to Camilleri, lays it off, and a first-time shot from Fotopoulos goes sailing into the car park. Just didn't get over the ball. Box Hill with no Emma Littlewood today, so that does leave them one very important player short. Ball through the right side from Alonso. Lawson advancing onto it, looking very quick. Players queuing up for the cutback, and Ferreira Bass puts it just wide at the near post. Fortunate for Box Hill, not able to swivel and turn the ball goalward. But they were in behind with Lawson there. So perhaps Alamein showing what they're capable of. Not able to score on that occasion though. Still trying to work out a pretty cryptic looking formation here. They seem to have pushed players up. See what they look like here as they defend against Fotopoulos. Ellis wins the ball away, and now Minton playing it back to Rossi, back to Checker. And now Checker with a long ball that's intercepted by Meerboer. Christina Hall is there for a 1-2. And Hall running towards the sideline, 50-50, loses out to Ellis. And then coming in to challenge is Baker, but the ball goes out for a throw. Ellis takes it quickly. Ferreira Bass down in the corner. And just nudged over the byline. Assistant referee is nodding. It's going to be a corner. So decision goes Alamein's way, and trying to work out the wind. If anything, the corner flag suggested might be going across the ground behind Jacinta Gallibattarachi, who is lining up this corner right here. See what she can do with it. Right-footed taker from the right side. Gallibattarachi into the near post. Rossi volleying it on and can't turn it towards goal as it sails out at the near post. So Alamein are playing what looks like a back three of Checker, Doyle and Rossi. And then central midfield is Alonso and Minton. Ellis is a right midfielder, Goff a left midfielder, Gallibattarachi at number 10. Candela Ferreira Bass up top and Jana Lawson on the right. So my best guess here is they are playing a 3-4-3. But it's taken me the best part of about 10 minutes to work it out. Goal kick, Daloste trying to get distance on it, falls at about the edge of the midfield third, and Baker slides it to Hubbard. Box Hill breaking, but Alamein have numbers behind the ball. Rossi with an interception. Hudson, her first touch of the day, has waited 10 minutes for it. sends it long with the wind at her back. It's going to bounce out for a throw down at right back for Box Hill. Ferreira Bass takes possession away from Christina Hall. Now Goff on the left. Tries to lift across and it falls out at the byline. It's going to be a goal kick. Goff unable to turn it back into the box. It's been bouncing up and down between the 19s as an overage player and the seniors, Goff, this year, but gets a start today. Opportunity to show what she can do. And wins the ball off Christina Hall here. Kutravelis goes and wins it back. Hubbard to Safri Lyons. Out-muscled by Amanda Doyle. And in the end, Kutravelis goes to ground to send the ball over the line. Got a couple of former winners of the gold medal out there today. Kutravelis of Box Hill and also Candela Ferreira Bass, the reigning gold medalist. 5 weeks now until gold medal night. 5 weeks until grand final weekend. Alamein would love to be there. Fotopoulos takes possession here and steers it back to Meerboer. At the moment, both these clubs, as we see a high ball fall to Ferreira Bass, steers it to Alonso, and then a shot is blocked by Breakspear and cleared away by Meerboer. But possession is won back by Ellis on the right to Lawson. He's going to take on Gertz. Lawson with space, and then the cross straight to Christina Hall. Baker plays it to Lyons. And now Hall. 50-50 ball there to be won. Minton bowls over Christina Hall and plays it out to the right. It's 4-on-4. Alamein have got some numbers committed here. Lawson cuts to the byline, in at the near post, and not for the first time today. Alamein are unable to turn it from the near post back towards the target. It's out for a goal kick. But yeah, both these clubs will be doing well if they have a representative on grand final day at the moment. Box Hill won't make it in the seniors, obviously. Their juniors will have a bit of a challenge to win their way through to one of them as well. Whereas Alamein probably won't have a starter in the top 4 of any of the junior grades, if the ladders are to be believed. So the senior team has its hopes of the club riding on it. Meerboer gives possession away. Ellis wins it and plays it to Lawson, who's been a bright spark for Alamein in this one. Again, loses to opponents, and surely this time the opener it is. Candela Ferreira Bass able to steer it in, and Jana Lawson with the game very much on her terms on that right wing at the moment, laying off the assist. A bit of a sense of inevitability about it, and it is Alamein 1, Box Hill 0. Candela Ferreira Bass starting up top today, breaks the deadlock in the 13th minute. It all started with Liv Ellis winning the ball over on the right side of midfield for Alamein. So they trapped Box Hill in their defensive half, managed to get the ball coughed up, and then Lawson laid it off to Ferreira Bass, who, after a couple of sighters, a few mulligans, was able to bury the shot on this occasion. Daloste not able to do much at point-blank range. And they might be in again. Goff on her right foot this time. A wind-affected cross falls at the near post and is put behind for a corner by Meerboer. So corner kick. Alamein players congregate at the near post. They've got something cooked up here. It's all about the delivery of Galabadarachi, and the referee is going to whistle because too many players treading on each other's toes in that pack of players. She's going to call out Georgia Kutravelis for a quick word. The old mandatory ref giving a talking to. And then once that's done, now we can reset and take the corner for real. Again, Alamein players congregate at the near post. Here comes the corner from Galabadarachi. It's in! Direct from the corner. It went over the head of Daloste. Breakspear tried to clear it off the line, but only succeeded in volleying it up into the roof of the net. And it may well have already been over the line. It's 2-0 to Alamein. And Galabadarachi scores direct from the corner. And unfortunately for Box Hill, their goalkeeper, Alyssa Daloste, has stayed down and the trainer has already been called out. She doesn't want to leave the game, though. It's pretty obvious. And now back on her feet. The trainer runs off and the game is set to resume. So good news for Box Hill. Box Hill to kick off then as sun breaks out here at Wembley Park, and it's not quite as chilly as it was at kickoff. Wind has eased up a bit as well. Might think about moving the effects microphone at halftime, see if I can get it in a better position to hear more of what's going on down at field level from up in the grandstand here at Wembley Park. Back underway then. Fotopoulos plays it to Camilleri. Back to Kate Fotopoulos. Box Hill got numbers breaking forward to the ball. Kutravelis. Back to Fotopoulos again. Volleys it into her own teammate Hubbard. Now Christina Hall follows up. First time shot from Baker off the number of Minton, who turned her back to the ball. Kutravelis. Back pass. Break spear. All the way back to Daloste. First time clearance. Finds Christina Hall, but off the chest of Hall, it goes out for a throw. Galabadarachi. Felled by a tackle from Christina Hall. And referee Jasmine Steger wants to have a word with Hall. Just a warning. No thoughts of producing the first card of the day. Galabadarachi is a tricky player, so will draw fouls, no doubt about it. Free kick then, looping to the edge of the box, off the head of Kutravelis. Lawson turns out to the right where Rossi is waiting. Rossi swinging it across. Ferreira Bass volleys it almost to her own advantage, and then Kutravelis is able to clear. Lawson. And now Rossi will reload. Swings in another ball, tempting. It's going to fall to Alonso, blocked straight off the boots. And Breakspear is able to emerge from the defensive third. Plays it up to Safri Lyons, and she's shoulder to shoulder with Kelsey Minton, who sees it over for a throw. Checker. Long ball from Checker, and bending beyond the lunge of Catherine Goff down at the touchline. Kutravelis up to Lyons. Back to Georgie Kutravelis, and well, that's a bad foul from Alonso, and Kutravelis takes exception to it. And I'm not surprised that it's the first card of the game, because that was just a late clattering of Kutravelis there. Given how little Box Hill have created in attack, you wouldn't think it was necessary to commit that sort of foul to prevent a counter-attack, and now Alonso has to be careful for the remainder of the game. Breakspear boots the ball high and long. Safri Lyons with the flick header on. Camilleri flicks it over the shoulder, straight to Checker. He bombs it up to the halfway line. Now Galabadarachi went to ground. Referee very generous to give a foul on that occasion. Free kick for Alamein. Ellis plays it to Lawson. Possession taken by Baker. Hubbard closed down. Now Safri Lyons escapes through the left, and ambitious cross outside of the foot, bending down to Hudson, who holds. Rossi. Long ball over the top. Della Ferreira Bass chasing, won't get there before the byline. Physical contest between Ellis and Lyons. Alonso to Ellis. Back pass to Rossi. Alamein consolidate. Kutravelis. Hubbard. Alonso, diagonal ball. Goff is sprinting after it and is onside. Flag stays down and just at the edge of the penalty area. Daloste is able to whip the ball away and pick it up. Box Hill defence stopped on that one. Didn't expect Goff to put up the chase. Maybe they'll know for next time. Alonso knocked over by Fotopoulos. Throw in for Kutravelis, bouncing towards Fotopoulos. He's got a little bit of space. Works it back into the middle. Kutravelis can't keep the ball though. Galabadarachi takes it away. Lawson, intercepted by Breakspear. Rolls it back to Daloste. Lifts a clearance. It's a shallow kick though. And Alonso is pushed in the back. Free kick, Alamein. So Galabadarachi drifts the free kick to the right side of the penalty area. It's all Box Hill at the fall of the ball, and Gertz is able to send it out for a throw. Hurled in quickly, bouncing back to Breakspear, just drives it straight back out from where it was thrown in. Galabadarachi spinning into the penalty area, and now from an impossible angle. Sometimes you can just tell there's absolutely no thoughts of passing to a teammate, and that was one of them. Just bombed the ball out on a seemingly impossible angle. Headed by Hubbard. Camelot controls the ball. Hall. Through pass. Fotopoulos. Early ball. Lyons chasing, and Hudson using her hands for the first time in this game. Out and sliding down to pick up the ball. On the bounce. Into the attacking half. Ferreira Bass. An up and under header. Gertz. Tries to clear, Breakspear, works it to Hubbard, intercepted by Ellis, and then slides a bit of a narrow pass, which Lawson cuts in on the angle but can't run down as Mirbour ushers it over the line for a goal kick. Long ball. Box Hill chasing it out to the right. Checker cuts across. Clears down the line. It did bend out, so it will be a Box Hill throw. Fotopoulos into the box. Camilleri in a 1-on-2. Numbers went out for Alamein. Now a header away by Lawson, who's going to turn and try to chase the ball down. And then a loose touch allows Mirbo to clear. Checker with the clearance that's intercepted by Baker. Now Lyons. Box Hill still a long way from the target. Trying to make something happen here though. Fotopoulos flicks it through the left channel. And Checker will clear it off the byline. Ellis to Alonso. Caught in possession though. Box Hill take over. Fotopoulos controls a bouncing ball. Will turn. Fancies her chances with a shot. Oh, it's a fantastic goal. Kate Fotopoulos able to put it over Aaron Hudson and into the back of the net, and Box Hill do peg one back. And you just saw when the ball broke, Fotopoulos had a quick glance and thought, yep, the shot's on. And it's produced a fantastic strike to give Box Hill some hope in this game. It's 2-1. The game was just drifting there. Set up for Box Hill to find a way back into the game on the half hour now, and maybe that'll sharpen Alamein up a bit and get them to switch back on, because Box Hill were able to make them pay. Lawson runs to the byline. This would be an instant reply, but Alonso gets no power behind a header from the top of the box. And it's held on to by Daloste. Galabadarachi being pressured. Box Hill playing with a bit of confidence now. Galabadarachi able to win it back off Christina Hall. Now the ball is in dispute. Ferreira Bass charges in. Hall returns and appeared to grab onto Ellis, but play continues. Referee just letting it all unravel, and now Alamein do prevail with the ball. Lawson sliding it, well measured almost to Ferreira Bass, but Hubbard is across, and then Lawson repels from the byline, able to run away from Gertz, and then at the edge of the area it's knocked out for a goal kick. So a draw today, if Box Hill were able to score again, would see Alamein move to 43, and they'd be 6 clear of Galaxy with 3 games to go. Win would certainly have them feeling a lot better about preparing for the finals rather than having to battle simply to get there. But Box Hill are making them earn it at the moment. Checker. Headed by Kutravelis. Doyle able to run around Hubbard and then slide it past. Ferreira Bass flags up. Would have been offside, but she wasn't able to chase it down. Sanfrey Lyons plays it to Hall. Camilleri. Kutravelis to Hall. Steps away from Galabadarachi. And now plays it to the goal scorer Fotopoulos, who appeared to be grabbed by Alonso, but no foul. Play continues and Alonso clears the ball. And Lawson, with space to exploit, will run it down in the right corner. All about the delivery from here. Jana Lawson jags into the box, slides it low. Goff left it for Minton. And Minton very casually just rolls it out for a goal kick. Probably wasn't expecting Goff to leave it there. The quick response, not able to generate any power. Daloste off the head of Fotopoulos. Ellis rolls it back to Checker. Checker with a long diagonal ball. Goff will run it down. But as she does, the byline loomed large and it goes out for a goal kick. Hubbard to Checker. Hubbard plays it to Limes in a mash of players. It's cleared away. And Ferreira Bass was coming back from an offside position. The flag's up. Ferreira Bass wasn't to note. Throw in for Checker. Ferreira Bass turns and plays an early ball. And Daloste will collect at the top of the area. Hubbard steers it central. Kutravelis is knocked over by Goff. Play continues. Minton with a bit of an aimless pass that is going to roll out for a goal kick. So the aftermath of the complaints about the foul call or lack thereof is moot. Checker. Now Rossi. Ellis. Pass has caught a number of the Alamein players flat-footed. Doyle being corralled backwards, but Hudson is available for the back pass and now drives the ball out to the right side. It's going to bounce out for a throw right in between the two benches. 37 minutes gone, so half-time looming. Alamein 2, Box Hill 1. And Alamein win a free kick down at right back. Off the head of Christina Hall, Fotopoulos to Baker, caught in possession. Minton plays it to Rossi. Through ball is missed by Mirbour, and Daloste sliding out has been clattered by Galabatarachi. Daloste got to the ball and Galabatarachi sliding in. Not the most vicious collision, but let's not forget that there was a delay of about 4 minutes earlier in the half for Daloste to be treated after getting knocked over, conceding the second goal. So she's been in the wars. Shakes this one off and leaves the restart for Breakspear. It must have been paid as a foul in the end against Galabadarachi because it was a dead ball, not a drop ball. Fotopoulos plays it out to Camilleri. Camilleri turns with the diagonal ball. Hubbard trying to control the bounce, and then a really distracted touch that goes out to right back for Alamein and effectively works as a clearance for them. Alonso back to Rossi, and misdirected pass out for a throw. Hall to Hubbard. Kutravelis plays it to Christina Hall. Early ball. Lines. Moves it on to Hubbard. Cleared away by Checker. Intercepted by Hall. Has to hustle to keep it in. Back to Hubbard. Boxall moving it around at the moment, but Ellis is able to chop out a crossfield ball and find Lawson. Lawson hooks it back to Woods Ellis, who's off and running. Down the right side of attack now. And an early pass is directionless and will go out for a goal kick. Five minutes plus stoppage until half time, and it is Alamein 2, Box Hill United 1. Ferreira-Bass plays it back into the defensive half for Checker. Rossi. Now Lawson. Shut down on this occasion by Gertz. One of the few times she hasn't been able to find a way to swing it across from the right side. Checker. Well hit pass. Minton. Great first touch as well. And then shut down by Kutravelis. Was trying to charge in from the left side. Hubbard. Pass intercepted by Doyle. Lines, dangerous back pass. Sold Mearbor into trouble, but then Lawson flicked the ball first time out towards the byline, and Breakspear's back pass has gone over for a corner. So in the end, Box Hill have given up a corner kick from almost halfway. And Galabadarachi will go back and try to replicate her earlier goal from the left side. Added complication of players looking into the sun as well. In comes the corner. This one lands at the back post and off Baker. Is picked up by Daloste over the head of all the Alamein attackers. Hall plays it to Fotopoulos. Early pass. Ellis not taking any risks. Hits it out for a throw. Lines. Square ball, Hubbard, left-footed drive. And that was a great chance for Box Hill to find an equaliser before half-time, but Hubbard's shot across the face and out for a goal kick. Initially, though, on the point of impact, it looked promising, but in the end, off radar. Aaron Hudson with nothing to worry about in the end. Breakspear plays it to Hubbard, who then donates the ball back to Checker. Checker with a left-footed drive, which is going to find Goff. Goff will look up and try to take on Kutravelis, who sprints back to guard it. Played to Galabadarachi. And Jacinta happy to slow it down. And then got a little bit clever, and Hubbard wasn't letting her pass. Galabadarachi goes and wins it back. Has to concede back into the defensive half, though. 1 minute of regulation to go, but suspect there will be a fair bit of stoppage at the end of this first half. As the ball goes into the penalty area, Kutravelis caught in possession, fell asleep on the ball, and now Galabadarachi takes over for Alamein. Steers it out to the right side. Alonso able to keep possession. Drives it in low. Breakspear clears away. Box Hill inviting on pressure. Their own worst enemy at the moment, giving away the corner, and now Kutravelis totally caught out by Goff, who ghosted in from the blind side. Kutravelis now trying to escape up to halfway. Good hustle, and finds Baker. Lines, knocked over by Doyle, and Box Hill win a foul and a free kick. Fourth official has lifted 2 minutes of additional time. Box Hill have caught Alamein out here. Quick free kick. Hall swings it in. Camilleri with a header. And Box Hill equalise in first half stoppage time. Quick thinking to take the free kick. Christina Hall was away through the right side. And Mel Camilleri with a textbook header has drawn this game level 2-2. And Alamein, who may have been forgiven for thinking when they scored twice in quick succession early in the game that today would be a formality, it has turned out to be anything but. And Box Hill are back on level terms. And when you've got a proper number 9 like Mel Camilleri, that's the sort of service that they always dream of. Point blank header, absolutely buried, coming in the first minute of stoppage time here at the end of the first half. Well, the game is delivering well beyond, I think, many of the expectations of the neutrals so far. 2-2. Still a half to go. Still a minute of this half to go. Kutravelis. Now Ferreira Bass. You can just see a bit of urgency and frustration in Alamein's play after the kickoff. Doyle was really unhappy with giving away the foul to begin with. And then as Alamein were walking back into position, Box Hill took the free kick quickly. Were able to catch them out. Foul throw. So Alamein will have possession one last time. They've got about 10 seconds to try and do something before the 2 minutes of stoppage is up. Breakspear with the header away. And it bounces over the fence out for a throw. Goff hurls it to the edge of the box. Alonso. Knocked away. Doyle charging in. Breakspear clears. Referee looks at the watch. Both teams still chasing. Gertz up against Ellis. And now Gertz with a diagonal ball, and it's onto the head of Doyle. Hall and Camilleri run into each other. Christina Hall looks up and then plays a pass straight to Ellis, who's caught in possession by Camilleri. Thoughts of a foul? Not given. And that is half-time at the end of a very, very entertaining first half. And Galaxy United will be earnestly cheering on Box Hill here as action gets back underway, because their finals hopes really do depend quite significantly on a favourable result, not just today, but in many other games on the run home. Alamein breaking through the left side quickly. Goff onto the head of Ferreira Bass. Edge of the 6-yard box needs to be dealt with. Gertz caught in possession. And then coming through, Baker is able to take the ball for Box Hill. But certainly the context of the ladder is what it's all about at the moment. The gap would be 6 points if it ends in a 2-all draw today. And then Box Hill's run home, Alamein's run home would involve South Melbourne at Lakeside, a game against Bulleen at the Veneto Club, and then Box Hill United at H.A. Smith Reserve. Galaxy have got Bayside, Southern and NTC, arguably the 3 most out-of-form teams in the league to finish their season. So you wouldn't quite pencil them in for 9 points based on their recent form, but you think they're almost certainly going to get 7, if not 9. NTC on their day can be tricky customers. You'd think they'd be able to take care of Bayside and Southern reasonably comfortably, though. But, Galaxy actually have a bit of a history of dropping points to NTC, so you wouldn't quite pencil that one in completely. Anyway, we're underway here, and we haven't had a sub here at the start of the second half, so I will go through the teams for you if you've only just joined us during the break. Alamein, the visitors, in possession at the moment. Aaron Hudson in goal. Emma Checker and Alexis Rossi in defence, along with Amanda Doyle. Liv Ellis, Kelsey Minton, Jacinta Galabadarachi, Jana Lawson, Rachel Alonso, Candela Ferreira-Bass and Catherine Goff completing their 11. And for Box Hill, Alyssa Daloste in goal. Madeline Breakspear, Georgie Kutravelis, Anouk Mirbua, Hayley Gertz, Emma Hubbard, Christina Hall, Kate Fotopoulos, Ali Baker, Mel Camilleri and Safri Lyons. Goff with a cross from the byline. Daloste has missed it. It's gone through the 6-yard box and Daloste is down again. And the referee whistles play dead. And after going down injured once in the first half, Daloste, there is immediate concern again for Box Hill. She's able to get herself up. It's hard to see what the problem is here. Christina Hall is having a word to the referee. Daloste is back on her feet, so it's going to be another drop ball. What's the referee going to arrange here? Well, it's not going to be a drop ball. It's going to be another Box Hill restart. I am confused, but the referee is the one down in the coalface out there. Ball is booted away. Breakspear with the wind at her back in this second half is going to be a difficult proposition under any set piece, you would suspect, for Box Hill. A player who's more than capable of scoring from pretty much anywhere inside the attacking half. It's going to pose a few questions for Erin Hudson, I'm sure, as this game wears on. Alamein can afford to drop today, but they really wouldn't want to, given the morale boost it would give Box Hill to have beaten them both times in their heads-to-head this season, with one more to come. Kutravelis takes the throw. Rossi backtracking. Now Hudson. Rolls it out to Ellis, who's at right back today. To Lawson. And the rain has started here in the second half. We had a brief shower pre-game, right before kickoff. And then the rain stayed away. We even had sun at times during that first half, but now it's raining rather steadily. Baker, caught in possession by Ellis, is going to loop the ball into the penalty area. No one attacking for Alamein, and held on to by Daloste. You can hear the rain tumbling down. Our effects microphone right under the roof of the grandstand here at Wembley Park. Hubbard being challenged. Foul, free kick. Going Box Hill's way. Only pride to play for Box Hill. This fixture moved to catch-up round because it was they who made the Women's State Knockout Cup final a couple of months ago. White Calder, whose match has been moved to Monday night. That'll be at Olympic Village. And also one other game which got postponed. It was Bayside versus Southern, and that one will be played tomorrow down at Monterey Reserve, the very venue from which it was postponed. Checker in the defensive penalty area. It's got very dim here at Wembley Park. They might be reaching for the light switch here in the second half. Long throw from Lawson for Erebus, trying to escape from Meerboer. Wrapped up, and now Christina Hall is able to win a foul off for Erebus. Minton. Now Goff can't run the ball down at the touchline. And the ball has caught the wind and gone out for a corner. So a little bonus for Box Hill. Here comes the corner, into the near post. It's all Alamein. Could have been a handball potentially against Doyle if she went to ground. In the end, it must have deflected off something to be cleared away for Topolis. And then Minton booting the ball high and off the head of Gertz out for a throw. Rain has eased up, still very windy, and a lot colder than it was during the first half as well. Topolis with a header that skims along the line and out. And now the rain returns again. Great to see Julian Zeri here from In-Play SD, and also Rachel Bark, photographer from By the White Line. It means that 3 out of the 5 people voting for the Nplw Women's Media Player of the Year are here watching today's game. As Lawson from the byline puts the ball out for a goal kick. Bit of discussion going on at halftime as to who we're all voting for. I reckon it might be pretty close this year. It's only been one vote the difference the last 2 years, actually. Hannah Keane won it for Alamein 2 years ago, and then Melina Ayres for South Melbourne last year. Kutravelis plays it to Hubbard. Alonso. Now cross in. Ferreira Bass attacking, knocks over Daloste, foul given. Alyssa Daloste, who was bent over to pick up the ball. Ferreira Bass ran in front on. It has been a luckless day for Alyssa Daloste today. It's now the 4th time that she's been sent to the ground. Long goal, well, long restart, I should say, from Breakspear. Not a goal kick, but a restart from the foul by Ferreira Bass. And Checker clears it out for a throw. 2-2 remains the score. Alamein haven't exactly come out breathing fire here at the start of the second half. 55 minutes now ticked over. Just get the feeling that Box Hill, able to score the way they did, the two quality goals, were able to pick their moments and attack selectively. Can't rule them out winning this game, to be honest, based on how it's currently panning out. Goal kick, Aaron Hudson having to take the goal kick into what is now a fairly stern diagonal wind across the ground, and she's actually going to take it on here and send it out to Checker over at left back. The rain getting even heavier at the moment. Kutravelis wins it back for Box Hill. Christina Hall. And Hall is going to load up and fire, and it's a good save by Hudson to turn it around the right-hand post. Hall taking the invitation to shoot with the wind at her back, and Hudson sharply down to bat the ball away. May just have been going wide regardless, but the goalkeeper wasn't to know and wasn't going to take any risks. Christina Hall winning a corner. So we wait to see if Box Hill can go in front for the first time today. In it comes, high to the far post. It's allowed to fall. Camilleri sent it the wrong way. What was going on there? And now Kutravelis loads up and it's blocked off the boots. And Aaron Hudson is down for Alamein, and play will be whistled dead, but Hudson back on her feet after assessment from the trainer, now having a quick word with Emma Checker. Just seen the score in the footy, and I see that Geelong's winning by 131 points. So we've got the close one here on FFE Radio this afternoon. 2-2. And I thought the fourth official was pretty stingy to only allocate 2 minutes of stoppage time at the end of the first half. I think we're going to have a fair bit of stoppage here at the end of this one. Now there's a debate going on about a drop ball and what takes place here. The rain persists here at Wembley Park. It's a match for those who really are willing to be out there, but at the moment I think a few have got white line fever as Checker drives a ball into Safri lines, and Box Hill are playing with real motivation here. You wouldn't know it's a team that's never really been in the top four conversation all season. Suffered the crushing disappointment of leading and then getting overrun in the cup final. Fotopoulos heads the ball out for a throw. Alamein slowly advancing the troops up the sideline. Crowd is entirely congregated in the grandstand at the moment due to the heavy rain. Galabadarachi able to weave through traffic, leaves Hubbard behind, and then sends it a little bit skinny beyond the run of Lawson out for a goal kick. No real shape on the pass. And the lights are on here at Wembley Park because the rain is getting heavier and heavier. It is very dim and dark now. Goal kick from Daloste with the wind at her back. It goes into the attacking half and Lions can't control it. It goes out for a throw. I mentioned that Rachel Bark, the photographer, was here today, but she's not shooting, which is probably an astute decision. Would be rather unfriendly conditions. The board is being updated, so maybe Alamein have got a mudlark they can send in to try and change this game at the moment, because Box Hill are on top. As Doyle clears. Missed clearance by Mirbour. Ferreira Bass capitalising. No one in the area though, so holds up the ball, waits for support to arrive. Galabadarachi is the option, and Jacinta runs through a pack of players, emerges with the ball, and then draws a save out of Daloste with a rolling shot that had no real force to try and break through the hands of the keeper. And now it's end-to-end because Box Hill have transitioned right up into the attacking half in a flash. And then a missed touch from Camilleri on the end of Fotopoulos' pass. Box Hill continue to press. Doyle trying to play through it. Gives the ball to Gertz, and now Fotopoulos. They're on here, Box Hill. And Fotopoulos with a sweeping cross. Checker off the hip. A corner which will prove very difficult to defend. In it swings, and the header holds up in the wind, falls in the 6-yard box, and is turned out for a goal kick. The shot by Hubbard through traffic, hoping for a deflection, if not the back of the net, but got neither. Here comes a sub then, and I've got to say I'm surprised by this change. Candela Ferreira-Bass is coming off to be replaced by Jacqueline Lemieux. And Ferreira-Bass, who scored the opener and has been a prominent attacking outlet for Alamein, has left the game after 63 minutes. Interesting change from Sinisa Koadzic. If my eyes don't deceive me, I think there's flashes of lightning going off at the moment as well. It's a real storm blowing through, and Box Hill are rising to the occasion here. Kutravelis. Ball goes out for a throw. Taken quickly. Kutravelis at the byline. Checker right there with her. Able to usher it out for a goal kick. No, corner. Last touch off the Alamein defender. So they remain under the pump. And Mirboer is their designated left-footed taker, but she's not going to get there in time because Kutravelis wants to hit the corner quickly. Straight onto the head of Checker. And now the ball is cleared out for a Box Hill throw. If they can score here, Box Hill, they can absolutely go on and win this one, but they need to make the most of their momentum at the moment. They are well and truly on top as Camilleri wins a corner off Ellis. And now Mirboer will have the time to go over and measure out a left-footed corner kick. Strong wind, driving rain. Alamein trying to hold on to a 2-2 scoreline. In comes the corner, it flashes through the 6-yard box. Breakspear the closest to it, couldn't get a touch. And now, down in the right back corner, Alamein trying to clear their lines. Lawson puts it out for a throw. Gertz takes the throw. Lines. Gertz lifts across. Camilleri from deep. Ellis won the header onto the boot of Christina Hall. Oh, that was nearly 3-2 as it goes over the bar and out for a goal kick. Hall, a roundhouse volley, lifting the right foot up to a bouncing ball and got over it, hit it well, but it just went over the bar. And that would have been a really spectacular way to put Box Hill in front. And as I said just a moment ago, they're closing in on a 3-2 lead here. Can they make the most of the momentum at the moment? Checker takes the goal kick. Hubbard with a header. Ellis half volleys away. Breakspear replies. And now down the right side, Baker running. And Ellis sees it out for an Alamein throw. Has been pushed over by Baker. It's friendly enough as they get back up. And then the throw straight to Hubbard of Box Hill. Camilleri's loose in the area. Brings the ball down. Turning. Legged. No. Tripped. Referee right on the scene. Legged herself, Camilleri. Now Galabadarachi back to Checker. And Camilleri lifted out an arm and committed a handball to deflect the clearance. You've really got to want to be here today. It is hostile conditions to the spectator, but a really entertaining game. Lawson challenging Gertz, gives possession away. Mirboer sends the ball to Hubbard. Breaks central. Lemieux, the sub, first involvement, sends it to Checker. Now Goff over on the left wing, able to skip past Kutravelis with a neat touch. And now Goff with a cross that's ricocheting around the top of the box. Doyle to Galabadarachi. Back to Doyle. Caught in possession. Lemieux to Alonso. And Alonso with a deflection. Gets the ball back. It's going to break kindly for Minton. And hits the crossbar. It was heinous luck for Breakspear after a deflection off her played through Minton. And it sat up as an absolute gift, but Minton could not keep the shot down. Into the woodwork it went. And out for a goal kick. So rotten luck and then a slice of luck all in quick succession for Box Hill. And Alamein can't make them pay. And now the ball goes out for a throw, and you just think that might have swung the momentum back in Alamein's favour, though. And that phase of Box Hill dominance might just be at an end as we reach the mid-stages of the second half. 68 minutes ticked over. Alonso plays it to Lemieux. Now Goff, who can't evade Kutravelis effectively on this occasion, gives the ball away. Fourth official is flipping the numbers again. I suspect it might be first change coming for Box Hill. No, maybe it's another change for Alamein. I think Lucy Richards is getting ready. They need something here, Alamein. Nearly took the lead a moment ago through Minton. Safri Lyons up against Alexis Rossi, who wins the wrestle, plays it to Lawson, trying to control the bouncing ball, and does so, gets away from Gertz. Lawson, through the right she goes, Meerball went to ground, Lawson cut back and held onto by Daloste. With Kelsey Minton trying to extract the ball from between her arms, Daloste clung on. And now Camilleri is chasing down towards Checker, a deflection off the clearance, but Rossi will be there to mop it up. Goes to Hudson, awkward touch, and now clearance goes straight to Safri Lyons, plays it back to Hubbard, top of the area. Hubbard, surely for Box Hill! They have come back from 2-0 down and lead 3-2. Emma Hubbard has put Box Hill in front. And you have to wonder, where has this come from? A stunning comeback from Box Hill. There is still a long way to go. But Alamein coughing up possession and then made to pay as Hubbard was able to slide the finish into the bottom right corner. And now Box Hill will make a change. They might have rethought this change before the goal, but they're going through with it. Ali Baker comes off, Maya Markovsky comes on, and Alamein make a sub of their own. It's the end of the afternoon for Catherine Goff, and youngster Lucy Richards comes on. So 3-2 the score now. And Hubbard finding the back of the net in the 71st minute. They were 2-0 down after 16 minutes, and few could have seen this coming. It is all credit to Box Hill. And Alamein are rattled at the moment. Checker back to Ellis, who scoops it high. Gertz with a push in the back on Alonso. Well, Alamein, let's not forget, hit the crossbar. Could have been up 3-2 themselves just a minute or two before. Luckless, in a sense, and also Minton left to rue the fact she couldn't bury the finish. Galabadarachi up against Kutravelis. Can Jacinta make something happen? Snapping at the heels, Kutravelis, and then Hubbard, the goal scorer, goes through and takes the ball. Camilleri against Ellis, and Ellis knocks it out for a throw. Well, this has been a really enterprising game, and there's still plenty of time to go. 18 minutes plus stoppage, and you suspect there'll be a bit of it. You can just imagine Galaxy United, who might have been forgiven for thinking they'd thrown their season away after drawing with Heidelberg a couple of weeks ago. You just never know. And then again, they might get the favourable results and then not deliver themselves in their own remaining games. Galabadarachi, slide challenge from Camilleri, and it's going to be a yellow card. Mel Camilleri booked by referee Jasmine Steger. And that's, well, the verbal battle between a number of the players out there continues. Camilleri with a forwards challenge. I think that's the terminology you would use, but the heightened tensions in the game have really added to the contest, actually. There is no love lost between some of the players out there in these two teams. Galabadarachi is keen to get on with business at hand, which at the moment is trying to draw Alamein level 3-3. She's got a free kick right on the edge of shooting range, you'd suggest. Some 15 metres from the edge of the box, but Box Hill are putting 4 on a wall just in case. Galabadarachi is going to drift it, looking for a teammate instead, headed away by Hubbard. Now Alonso takes possession. Back to Galabadarachi. Stepping sideways and sends it to Lemieux. Lemieux now lifts it to the edge of the box, headed clear by Hall. And now Galabadarachi out to the byline, and Lawson did not keep it in, and even though it's rolled into the back of the net, it had already gone beyond the paint of the line before the cross was hit in. Goal kick, and now Markovski, first involvement for the Box Hill sub, sends it to Kutravelis, and back to Markovski, who's going to have to lope after it on the right side and can't get there. It goes out for a goal kick. Lines to Camilleri, stripped of the ball by Ellis. Now Alonso up against Fotopoulos, and foul by Fotopoulos in the end. Of course, it was Kate Fotopoulos that started the comeback with her fantastic goal. Checker hits it long down the right side and then put out for a throw. Lawson to Alonso. Lines. Early ball. Cleared by Checker. Galabadarachi turning out to the right. Early ball. Minton flags up. Minton was looking at the assistant referee the entire way and then lifted her finger to point at the assistant referee when the flag went up. Perhaps knew it was coming. Perhaps wanted to argue that it wasn't. Long ball for Box Hill. Camilleri's header. Markovski leaves it for Hubbard. Speculative slice of a shot that goes out for a goal kick. So goal kick coming up. Emma Checker has taken over ever since Hudson suffered the knock earlier in the half. Plays it to Lemieux. Now Ellis back to Checker. Down the right they go, and Checker's pass out for a throw for Box Hill at halfway. All eyes on the clock here. Alamein perhaps starting to get into that hurried, panicked mode. Who knows, Box Hill could even be on for a fourth. Camilleri wins the throw for Box Hill. Lines brings down the throw, caught by Rossi. Now Lawson, early ball, Mirbour pops it out. Lawson throws it in. Galabadarachi up against the touchline, trying to escape, has to concede ground, and then was able to just open the game out into space, but Markovski ended up winning the ball. And now Fotopoulos will slide it through the left side. Safri Lines looks up, diagonal ball. Ellis, sliced clearance. It's going to bounce out to the corner. Checkers hustling to try and prevent it going over the line for a corner and can't. And so Box Hill have another set piece. 79th minute now, so just 11 plus stoppage to go. Box Hill leading 3-2. Corner kick is taken short. Gertz, 5 metres outside the box, drives it into the shins of Rossi. Kutravelis follows up, finds Markovski, still well outside the area. Back to Kutravelis, being chased by Richards. It's the veteran against the youngster, and Kutravelis holds on to the ball and then takes on Richards, who's able to knock it down and clear it away. Breakspear loops it back, and it goes out for a throw. Sub coming up. Rachel Alonso is coming off, and Maria Patricus is coming on. So Patricus is normally a right back. I'm going to have to wait and see exactly what this does to the formation and positional changes for Alamein. Back underway. Looks as though they've put Patricus in at centre back here. Anyway, Box Hill are in possession. Christina Hall is going to look up and fire from distance, and Hudson is able to hold, equal to that. Hall nearly scored a belter earlier in the game. That one wasn't hit quite as forcefully. Ellis at the centre of defence. Sends it onto the chest of Hall. Battle for possession ensues. Hall plays it up to Camilleri, who's I think maybe milked the contact for all it was worth there. There was a little push, but has done well to accentuate and win a free kick. And Box Hill now, I did say earlier in the half that Breakspear could be dangerous with the wind at her back, but they're going to fancy Christina Hall instead. Big moment for Alamein here. 3-2 down. They need to avoid conceding a fourth. You wonder if they've got a trick free kick worked up here, because Gertz is lurking out on the left side. Hall does go for the trick free kick. Gertz is in here, shooting, and saved by Hudson. Well, Alamein able to deny Gertz. Hudson holding on to the save very proppy and sore. But that wasn't subtle. They had Gertz just hanging out the side of the situation, and Christina Hall feigned to play the free kick and then slid it out there. And they very nearly pulled it off. Galabadarachi working the wrong way here. Lines challenging Ellis with a deflected clearance. Falls to Patricus. And now brought down by Doyle. Gone to Kutravelis though. Now Rossi backtracking. Plays it to Lemieux. And the wind picks up. It's hard to play into it at the moment for Alamein. Checker hits a long ball. Gertz intercepts it. And out for a throw. Checker Lawson. Gertz able to win the ball off her. And now Gertz looking to drive Box Hill forward. Fotopoulos sees lines break and now plays a ball that's going to catch the wind, and Patricus and Hudson will convene over possession. Overarm throw from Hudson. Finds Richards. High ball. It's fallen to Doyle. Mirpur gets a toe in. Sends it out towards the corner. Doyle follows up from the byline. And the assistant referee's flagging it went out for a goal kick before the cross came in. The sun has broken out here in the rain, so a bit of everything at the moment. Setting sun with players shielding their eyes in heavy rain and wind. It's a real mix. Markovski spinning out to the right side. Turns back and plays it to Kutravelis. Bouncing ball, Patricus into a header. Lines. Now Lemieux plays it to Rossi. Kutravelis caught in possession by Galabadarachi. The ball finds its way out. Safri Lyons plays it to Markovski. And now Mayer with a bit of space is going to roll it to Fotopoulos. Caught in possession by Checker, but Hubbard follows up. Camilleri back to goal, turning straight into Lemieux. Ellis clears. Now Breakspear. Patricus intercepting. Played out to Richards again, but her pass is cut out by Breakspear and sent over the line for a throw. Time is now the enemy of Alamein. We're into the 85th minute. Even a draw today is a handy result because it'd take them 6 clear of Galaxy. Christina Hall. Now Fotopoulos is going to shoot Fotopoulos, but can't bend it back on her left towards the target. And Sinisa Kovacic looks like he may have talked himself into trouble here. Is it going to be a warning or a sanction? Jasmine Steger goes over to the sideline, speaks to the 4th official, and Sinisa survives for now. Goal kick coming up. Played out to Patricus. Alamein struggling to move the ball up the pitch at the moment. Box Hill have played with just a desperation and an enthusiasm that normally does not befit a team whose top 4 challenge has been over for some time. Through ball here, and Daloste picks it up at the edge of the area. Overarm throw to Christina Hall. Now played to Kutravelis. Is able to escape the challenge of Richards. Kutravelis keeps running, takes on Lemieux. 86 minutes gone. As it stands, it's 5 points the margin between Alamein and Galaxy. Galaxy with 3 very winnable games in the run home. Box Hill with, Alamein I should say, with 3 quite tough games. And they do play Box Hill again, who beat them at H.A. Smith Reserve earlier in the season and lead them 3-2 here. Very much the bogey team for Alamein. I think back to their earlier results. They've split their contests against South Melbourne, beat them at H.A. Smith, lost to them at Lakeside. And against Bulleen, they drew at the Veneto Club and then lost to them 3-0 at H.A. Smith. So they'd have 3 remaining games and they've only won 1 of the previous 6 fixtures against those teams combined. Checker loses out to Christina Hall and then slaps the ball away. Free kick taken quickly by Hall to Fotopoulos. Back to Hall. Now up to Markovski. Leaves it for Fotopoulos. Nice little layoff. Box Hill promising. Markovski fancies her chances. It's off the crossbar. Nearly for Markovski. And that would have been Box Hill home. Follows up another shot and this one wide left. Well, the youngster very nearly secured what would have been a memorable win for Box Hill. Denied by the width of the woodwork. And Alamein live to fight another day. Can they get something out of the game from here? Ball is down at right back for Alamein. It's been a tough half for them, struggling into the wind. Struggling against a Box Hill team that are playing with real belief. And now a handball gives a free kick to Box Hill. 88 minutes ticked over. 2+ stoppage to go. Think back to earlier in the season when Box Hill were 2-0 up against South Melbourne and then conceded 3 goals in the last 12 minutes. They know what the wrong end of a comeback is like. Today it's been their turn to come back from 2-0 down. Alamein trying to salvage something out of the situation. Here goes Richards. Plays it to Minton. Minton waiting for Kutravelis to commit. And then Kutravelis puts it out for a corner kick. So Alamein have a corner. And they'll get numbers forward here. And just like earlier in the first half, they're going to congregate at the near post. It helped Jacinta Galabadarachi to score direct from a corner earlier in the game. That was the goal that put Alamein 2-0 up. Can she do it again? Here comes the corner then from Galabadarachi. Curving into a pack of players and headed away by Camilleri. Safri Lions will chase it out to right in front of the Box Hill bench where the encouragement continues. Lions slows it down, I should say. Shows the ball to Richards and then waits for numbers to arrive and gets fouled. That'll stop play again. We're into the last 15 seconds of regulation here. Fourth official hasn't marked the board yet for how much stoppage. Jasmine Steger, I think, has held up 4 minutes there. We'll get confirmation of that in a moment. Free kick from Breakspear. Bouncing over the head of Lawson. Camilleri. Foul by Patricus. No, all ball, says the referee, as it goes out for a goal kick. Into stoppage we go. Alamein's best hope from here, perhaps a draw. Played to Lemieux. Checker. Now Rossi. Galabadarachi. Slides a through pass, and the flag is up against Doyle. Daloste was out to collect it in any case. Booted long by Mirbour. Tangle for possession. Rossi against Lyons. Plays it out to the left. Richards. Towards Doyle. It falls. Minton, block tackle. Ricochet. And it's going to go out for a goal kick. .90 seconds of stoppage time has expired. Breakspear measures out the goal kick. It's all seconds off the clock. boots it high and long, going for distance. Petrikis chasing it down towards right back, turns and can't hook it around enough. It's out for a throw. And so Box Hill now will surely take it to the corner. That's where the throw is heading. Fotopoulos fouled, free kick. Christina Hall and Safri Lyons over the free kick here, but Alamein are defending this like they're going to go for it. Surely they just roll it down into the corner here. We're about to have 3 minutes expired. Nope, Lyons is going for it. High to the far post and an up and under header. Punched away by Hudson and then cleared by Checker. And the follow-up, Fotopoulos has scored. Box Hill will win. Kate Fotopoulos with her second, and Box Hill, it's an all-in celebration at the end of what will be a memorable win for them. They may not be playing finals this year, but they have had a big say in how the top 4 race will shape up in the dying weeks. And in the aftermath, Erin Hudson, who was down and hurt when the ball hit the back of the net, and perhaps was already out of the equation injured when Fotopoulos struck the ball, is back up and proppy, but it matters not. Referee didn't call the foul, and Alamein defence perhaps weren't aware to try and get play called dead. And the full-time whistle goes on a memorable win for Box Hill United, coming back from 2-0 down to win 4-2. It's been a remarkable day here at Wembley Park. Some wild weather, a really hot contest between two teams, which I must say it's nice to see handshakes at the end because there was some real spite in the game for a lot of it. And some quality goals as well. Ultimately, it's Box Hill who come back from 2-0 down to prevail 4-2. And it means that Galaxy United can cling on to some hope that they may yet catch Alamein and figure in finals in women's NPL this season. Well, it was well worth coming out here today. Keep an eye out for highlights on both the Alamein and Box Hill United social media channels. My name's Teo Pellizzeri. Thank you for your company and good afternoon.